Hey guys, today we are going to make a simple hydroponic system. Enjoy! At first, let's take a look at equipment that we need. We need a wick or rope, and then a cocoa pit. We need a polystyrene container or whatever tank you want. And we need a polystyrene cup. And then we need a air pump and air stones. At last, of course, we need a seed to plant. Now, let's take a look at the steps to make this simple hydroponic system. First of all, we need to make a hole at the cover of the polystyrene container. In this clip, I made 6 holes. Make sure the hole is not big and not too small for the cup, or it would not be fixed and or it will be slip down. Next, we need to make a small hole under the polystyrene cup and put the wick or rope through it. The function of the wick is to suck the water up from the tank to the plant root to make sure the root can get enough water. After that, we put the cup at every single hole at the cover of the container. Now we put every single cup with a cocoa pit. This cocoa pit is a medium for a seed to germinate. Now it's time we put the seed in the medium. In this clip, I use the 2 types of mustard. At the end, this is how it should look. This is how it look when I put a air pump and air stone. A pump is to provide the oxygen to the water. Thanks for watching. I hope you enjoy my video. Bye bye.
Hello guys, I am Nur Fatiha and today I'm gonna explain about how the EBB and flow works, and I made my own DIY prototype, and all of the things that I use can be found at your house or your nearest store without using any budget that is high. Okay, so let's get started. For this prototype, I use a plastic container, a water pump, two water hoses, a shoebox, and two plant pots. Plastic container will be used as a reservoir, while the shoebox will be used as the flood drain. One of the hoses, which is the clear one, will act as a drain tube back to the reservoir from the shoebox. So in actual EBB and flow, the reservoir is filled with food for the plants, which is it can be in solid or liquid condition. Your money, your investment, your choice. So it doesn't matter. And so once the solution is done, then only the water pump can be turned on. So firstly, in this prototype, supposedly we have to plug in the water pump to a power source and let the pump raises water into the flood tray. And here the process might be a little bit tricky because it is only done to submerge the roots area, and it might take a moment according to the capacity and power of the water pump. It might take about 15 to 20 minutes for each flood tree to be emerged, and after a few minutes of submerging the roots, let the water flows back down using the drain tube towards the reservoir, and the circulation goes back and forth until the power source of the water pump turns off. Thank you for watching, and I'm hoping that this video can help you guys in making your own DIY hydroponics. Good luck!
Assalamualaikum everyone. Today I want to share about water culture system. Before I forget, I am Narain binti Ibrahim. Let's start now. Hydroponic method is using mineral solution in water without soil. In the absence of soil, water providing nutrient, hydration, and oxygen to the plant. This system fosters rapid growth, stronger yield, and superior quality. What are the water culture system? A water culture hydroponic system of inversion is mainly disposed with a bulbous body. In water culture method, plants will supply with mineral nutrient directly from a water solution. The advantage of the methods is a large volume of solution is always in contact with the root system, providing an adequate water and nutrient supply. The most advantage are the difficulty of providing an oxygen for the plant's root and the proper support and root encourage for the plants. The water cultures method are an aeration of the solution. The space between the set beds and the nutrient solution may provide enough air for the root of certain plants. The root get the air and oxygen and also needs nutrient solution for air bubbles. The bubbles should be rising up through and making direct contact with the roots. They rise to the top of the water to be most effective for plants. What are type of aeration? Firstly, air bubbles. A pump and air stones are used to provide air bubbles to the nutrient solution for water culture system. The air bubbles provide the air volume and connected to air stone with an air lines. The smaller the air bubbles, the better aeration the nutrient solution. Secondly, The higher the water is falling from the more volume of water falling. The more downward force it has when it hits the water surface. Deep water culture. Deep water culture is to describe some water culture system when the deep in the system is deeper than 8 to 10 inches. What happens if water below the basket? The tiny splashing water droplet help keep the growing media near the bottom of the basket tap. What happens if water above the basket? The growing media in the basket can absorb or wick up more water. I want to share example model of water culture system. Here.
Hi, I'm Tamil Selvan. I'm going to explain about the wick system in hydroponics. A wick system is considered as a passive system because there is no much movement occurring inside the system and you do not require any active pump or motors to run the system. A wick system is the easiest system you could ever make by only using a plastic water bottle where 1/4 from the top part of the bottle is cut and inverted into the lower part. The lower part of the bottle here contains water and nutrients which act as a reservoir for the plants to grow. The top part is filled with cocoa peat and I have planted a coriander seedling as the plant. The most important part of the system is the cotton wick which I have made from a thin piece of cotton cloth. How does a wick system works? It actually depends on the capillary action. Capillary action occurs when the adhesive forces of the water to the walls is stronger than the cohesive forces of the water molecules holding together each other. Therefore, capillary action ensures water molecules move from the reservoir to the plant through the wick. The surface tension ensures the water molecules are held intact. So while moving, when the water is moving from downwards to the upward, the water molecules do not break and this ensures the plants get water every time. The only thing you have to do is to change this water in the reservoir in the lower part of the bottle once in every week to ensure optimal and healthier growth of the plant. The advantage of a wick system is it saves cost because you don't need any expensive pump or motors to run the system. The disadvantage of this wick system is that you can't plant any fruiting or flowering plants such as tomatoes or cucumbers because these plants need a lot of water to grow. And cucumbers or tomatoes, they produce flowers first before producing the cucumber tomato itself. Therefore, a sufficient nutrient can't be supplied to such plants to grow better. So I would suggest you to grow herbs such as rosemary or coriander like this because they don't really need a lot of water to grow. Even a little bit of water is enough for them to grow.
Hello, Assalamualaikum. I am Adam Bahtiar bin Mahmud. So today I'm going to present about the aeroponic system. So this is my prototype. It's here. So I would like to brief about aeroponic system first. So aeroponic system is the process of growing plant in the air with the existence of mist environment. No soil or aggregate medium is used or needed to support the plant. So the meaning of the aeroponic is derived from two Latin words meaning aero, air, and ponic, work, air at work. So in other words, the whole plant, root, and all suspended in mid-air, like this, mid-air. Simply put, the roots are not covered, not buried, not submerged, or any liquid or metal. They are revealed openly in thin air. So basically like this, the water are going to go into the root with the mist. So aeroponic is different than hydroponic because it use water. Hydroponic use water enriched with mineral for growing medium to sustain plant growth. Meanwhile, aeroponic use nutrient enriched spray mist as method to sustain hyper plant growth. Aeroponic growth refers to where an agriculture environment is used to grow and sustain plant life. The aeroponic system can grow herbs, vegetables, and flowers continuously to allow the grower to obtain yields like never before. Tropical orchid, for example, grow and thrive hanging from the tree aeroponically. Aeroponic research utilizing water vapor to utilize plant growth began in the mid-1940s. Today, aeroponic is used in agriculture around the world to grow food and medical plants. Aeroponic is a method of growing plants suspended hanging in mid-air without the use of soil or any medium. The bare exposed root get a nutrient from environment it needs. There are two response forms of aeroponic: high pressure HPA and a low pressure LPA. So I want to talk about the best water source for aeroponic system. There are two water source for aeroponic system. First, distilled water. Distilled water is the best water to use aeroponic system, which provide clean slate to build on. Where exceptionally high purity water is required, distilled water is used. Distilled water is water that has many impurities removed through distillation. After that, we also can use reverse osmosis water, which is called as RO. Why? The advantage as RO is it highly effective water filtration process. It will remove 92% to 99% of all pollutant and contaminants. And it's convenient to use ataupun flush away pollutant without collection. It's easy to maintain and clean. So I want to talk the prototype here. This is the plant. And the plant and this is the water source. This is only the prototype. So the plant here are hanging roots, and from this faucet it will make a mist, and the mist are going to spread into the roots. So the plant are going to receive the water from the mist, and it can safely grow into what we hope. So that's all. Thank you.
Hi, I am Rume and I would like to talk about nutrient film technique. Nutrient film technique, or NFT, is a hydroponic system that a permanent flow of a very shallow stream of water or nutrient solution passing through bare roots of plant. In an ideal system, the tip of the recirculating stream of water or nutrient solution is very shallow, little more than a film of water. Hence, it is named as nutrient film. NFT was developed in 1965 in Glasshouse Crops Research Institute in Littlehampton, England by Dr. Alan Cooper, which is to overcome the defeat of EBB and flow system. In NFT system, water or a nutrient solution circulate throughout the entire system and enter the growth tray via a nutrient pump. The system is slightly slanted so that the nutrient solution can run through the roots of plant and down back into a reservoir. The recirculating of water or nutrient solution able to prevent the contaminations of groundwater. The constant flow of the water or nutrient solution is to prevent the accumulation of nutrients and supply more oxygen to the roots of plant. So, NFT system is great for growing leafy greens such as lettuce, basil, and kale because it's able to keep them at ideal nutrients level. Along with growing lettuce, some commercial growers also grow different types of herbs and baby greens using NFT system. Besides, the plants in NFT system are placed in channel or tubes with roots dangling in the film of water or nutrient solutions. The plant's root system can easily pull from the channel to trim and ship intact. This allowing the crops to maintain their crispness and quality from the time of being harvested to the time being consumed.
On the other side, the disadvantages of NFD system is the roots of plant is very sensitive to interruption in the flow of water from power outages. The plant will begin to wilt very quickly at the time that water stops flowing through the system. Besides, the roots of plants are also susceptible to fungal infection because they are constantly immersed in the film of water or nutrient solution. That's all the information. Thank you.
Drip system. Drip system is a type of micro irrigation that has the potential to save water and nutrients by allowing water to drip slowly to the roots of plants, either from above the soil surface or buried below the surface. The goal is to place water directly into the root zone and minimize evaporation. So, the materials that needed to prepare drip system are silicone tube, T-type pipe connector, hot glue, empty bottle, and sticks. Glue the sticks attaching with the bottle so that the bottle can make it stand downwards. We have to put a hole on the bottle opener. Then glue the silicone tube at the hole. The glue silicone tube should be short. Then connect the T-type pipe connector. Then connect silicone tube at the left and right of the T-type pipe connector. Place the pipe near the plant. So then finally the model of drip system which was created is ready.